I always fail when I'm asked which Ajite. I remember way back in school, I never liked that subject. Yeah, myself. Ajite is what you see is what you get, man. Well, but of course, I'm the kind of reserved kind. I'd stay in the midst of the pack, observing, doing the less talk but listening very well, and so yeah, I very very relaxed. Okay, so I'm from a family of four. I have a sister, and that's it. Well, I started my education back in Ghana, and of course, gradually, when I got to about to go to uni, I was wondering, okay, so what do I want to do? But then, of course, I already had an interest in movies, and so I thought that words that came to me was more like, Charlie, you have some talent in there. And my dad has always said that if you really want to do anything, just back it with education and then be amongst the best or the best. And so that really helped me. So I'm from a very, very small family, if you will, and always in there, but not head off. Well, you might have to ask the producer about that. But of course, I think that the Pusha character was much more, the rascal, the ruffian boy, who is the leader of the pack, which is in contrast to me, Ajete, and much more in discipline, the guy who wants to do all the pranks and get away with it at the same time. I don't know whether the producer had any influence. I mean, the Pusha character had any influence for him picking me up, but I'll say that would have been very daring on his part, Well, I would say it was an experience that was refreshing, because you don't always hear of Ajite starring in an action movie or action movies back home. It's very rare. Those that you hear of are those that are from the really the rural areas, and of course then this Kumawood that we have, which is more of the vernacular medium. And so for an English action movie, it was really something new, and I thought that the kind of investment that they invested into the production was really intense, and it was good for an action movie of that nature. I've said it before that I was really nervous in the beginning, but then I became relaxed when I realized that, okay, they're trying to toe the line of more like Hollywood, even though we say that the budget was not quite up to that level. But then, of course, all the things were there, the props, the special effects in there after the shoot. And so, yeah, I really later on became very comfortable, and I'm still excited about it when I watch it. Well, it's amazing because I lack words to even describe what they should expect. I think that they should go in there, take all their perceptions that they have about action movies. They should even believe that it's going to be not too good, and they'll be blown away. Because I'm speaking from the past experience where we really premiered this movie back home in Ghana, and they virtually were screaming almost every scene. I was getting really upset because I really wanted to listen to the dialogue, and it tells you how far we've come, and how they were so surprised by what they were seeing, given that our history with action movies is nothing to write home about. And so please go in there with all your perceptions. Yes, I have. I've worked mostly with Nigerian directors and producers, though I've only shot, I think, a full-fledged Nigerian movie here once, in Lagos here. That was about 2 years ago. Yeah, and so yeah, I'm looking forward to more productions. Oh yeah, I've always wanted to work with people like Ramsey, Desmond Elliott, and of course Benjamin, and of course I got the chance to act with Gideon Okeke, and OC, of course. I'm looking forward to work with him. He's a brother. Blossom Chuks, I also worked with him recently, so very good. It wasn't exciting because come on, look at me. I mean, do I look anything like an action figure? No, So the stunt guy really had to work on me, man. My bones, my muscles are not used to the fast pace, aggressiveness of action movies. We're still in the romantic drama thing, slow pace kind of thing. Good daddy, good husband, cheating husband here and there. That's it. You're not chasing after any car. You're not chasing after any bus. Come on, man. So they really had to work on me. It was an intense working training session because fight scenes we're not used to. We needed to get the audience needed to get the impression that if I'm a detective and I'm being trained by this US agency, then I really have to be good. And so I had to do a bit of martial arts basics where if you're not careful, I can punch you and recover, because I have the tricks and what it takes now. So it was really intense. Even on set during rehearsals, I really got a sprain on my back and it was really nasty. I had to go do MRI because I sprained my spine at the lower part, and so I was put to bed for about 2 weeks. They had to hold on rehearsal till I recovered, and then I took it slowly again, and then we built up until we shot. So it wasn't a pleasant experience at all. That pain, I've never experienced that before. But it was also I was too motivated to get this done because I knew the potential that this action movie had, and so yeah, that was pretty much it. Well, good people, it's been fun hanging out with TVC Connect Meet. Stay tuned.